To you that I don't have no crush on Devon. Let me tell you, I'm 43 years old. Devon is about 27. Devon is old enough to be my son. But if I was a cougar and my vagina wanted Devon, it could have Devon if Devon wanted me. I don't see Devon like that. Devon is a grown man. I'm a grown woman. And if we grown and if we wanted each other, what the hell is wrong with that?
Hey! Hold up. If you rock with the truth, say her name. Hold up. If you rock with the truth, say her name. Latte. When she step in the spot, everybody say. Latte. When she step in the spot, everybody say. Latte. What? Latte. What? Latte. What? Hands up if you ready for the real. What? Latte. What? Latte. Hands up if you ready for the real.
Hey y'all, let's get into this content. Of course, tonight we're going to be talking about Brenay and $2 Tim. And you know, in the social media streets, you always going to hear something about them. But we definitely going to hear what the latest topic is. And remember, we are definitely here for educational purposes because you could learn something from them. Don't do whatever you seen them do, basically. But let's get into this content, family.
The most important thing when it comes to dating is to remember that if they did not like you for who you are in the beginning, they're not meant for you. I just stumbled upon Brenay's page again, and I'm seeing that she's getting back to her old self with her junk nails and all of that stuff, right? It literally took this woman losing everything, to want to finally double down now and be like, all right, at least let me be myself. It's sad, but this just confirms that everything else she was doing was literally to get Tim to like her. Because remember when she cut the nails out, I was like, oh, I just want to be natural. That wasn't you, boo. You know you like the charms. Feel me? They was putting all the side by side saying like she was copying Akira, and I didn't see it until you have to see the pain in her eyes. The pain in her eyes that she's like, yes, this is my only form of peace right now.
Late world sovereignty, no drama, all facts. A truth teller supporters are appreciated in late world. It's all love, but a lot of world.
I don't hear Black Goddess calling Devon her husband and then began to get up and dance.
Spend some money, right? Attorney Robin, clean up in aisle 4.
Somebody get Attorney Robin on the phone because I know you lying. Because at this point, Brenay is slow. There's no doubt in my mind that something is wrong with this girl. Okay, roll the clip.
Most of it is PJs. So to me, it's giving probably $400. Absolutely. That is all mine. I'm thinking every bit or something. Yeah, it's ridiculous. All these darn. I may want to go to a daggone TJ Maxx. I have not been to TJ Maxx since so oh, I need to go into TJ Maxx and spend some money.
Did y'all catch the laugh? Did this girl just say, I need to go to TJ Maxx so I can spend some money? And then ended it with a side eye and an evil laugh. All right, bye.
Went ahead and granted Devon's request to reactivate and reopen this case. So the case is back on, y'all. We now have to keep up with all the information that's going to be coming in regarding this case, all the motions filed, and to see when the actual court date will be. Now, they're going to have hearings and things like that before the trial actually starts. They're going to have to turn over like all the evidence to each other so they can proceed. And I want to see if Tim goes and get him an attorney, or is he going to go in there and try to represent himself like Brenay did? Y'all, this is about to be a mess, but we need those court dates to drop because your girl is trying to get to North Carolina. I want to be in the building this time. I am no longer in training at work, so I want to be there to hear it for myself and to report back to y'all exactly what happens. Y'all, I am so happy for Devon.
Late Night World 17. No drama, all facts. A truth teller supporters are appreciated in late night world. It's all love, about a lot of world. Ay, ay, I've been good for my words to the key of life. Let me tell my soul a sham, but the sea.
I seen a video of Akira riding around Walmart shopping for the babies. And she was basically saying that something about the whole baby mama thing. It was just a little short clip I seen. And she was like, what y'all fail to realize is I did it right the first time. Which she did. She had the husband. She had the kids. She was the wife. She was trying to live life the right way. So how are people coming for her now? Because things didn't work out in her favor. That wasn't her fault. I just don't understand the internet. Like, y'all be in support of some of the most craziest things. And then y'all say, well, this the right way. You should have did it this way. But when you do it a way that you never intended on doing it, you still wrong. But if she was still married and chose to stay with him the way he kept doing her, y'all would call her stupid. But y'all throw marriage on everybody. But y'all call people who married and get cheated on stupid for staying. Don't blame her for getting off the internet, because these folks is crazy. What is wrong with y'all? And half the time it be people that be living they life not like what they portraying on the internet. Like the pot be calling the kettle black, baby. Pissing in a pot and ain't got a window to throw it out, or however that saying is. Got a pot and they can't piss in it or something like that. Whatever they say, y'all know what I'm talking about. You got a pot to piss in. That's what it is. Yeah. Like, I just don't get it. Like, how y'all gonna be mad at her because she got a blessing of pregnancy by a man that, from what we see, is doing her right. You know, we don't know what goes on behind closed doors, but that ain't none of our business. But y'all mad at her because her relationship failed from her husband that kept doing her wrong, that she was taking care of along with her children. And y'all mad at her because she moved on and God blessed her with a baby. But y'all still laughing and joking and tuning in to Grip Baby, Kayla G, and some of these other creators that y'all be so buku batshit crazy over. Peach McIntyre. I'm so confused, baby. Let me get off her. You know what? I kind of take that back, because y'all do be on Peach tail about her and Wood and calling her stupid too. But it's still some bird brains that still be in support. And then we get that. This one just don't come with as much stuff. It come with a truck and a large car.
I'm cool.
Where?
Oh, that's because he's too young for this painting.
I don't know. Shady might let him do it.
Now, $2 Tim, I don't know if you noticed, but Akira is living her best life, friend. The best thing that you could have did was get the F on. Like, you and Brenay is definitely made for each other, baby. And it was a blessing that y'all did what y'all did, so that way that she could get Jordan as a replacement. Yes, that was a perfect replacement, because everything that she thought that you would be is exactly what he is. And she seems to definitely be enjoying it, while y'all two is over there miserable, because all y'all got out at this point is each other. I mean, just being honest, that's what y'all wanted out the situation. That's what y'all got out the situation. I mean, far as values, no. Moral, no. After this situation, financial, no. Because Brenay thought that she was going to be able to make money off of y'all relationship as if it was content. And that was the worst thing she could have ever did, because instead of her getting paid, she will be paying. So at the end of the day, now when I say she works for Akira, baby, that's exactly what it is, because she think that she be rage baiting on the internet trying to get her little funds up, but the only thing that she's doing is helping Akira get her money on. That can't be fun. She thought that her little $2 Tim was going to be living happily ever after with the financial backing of the internet. Talk about karma. That sure didn't happen, because see, people may like drama, but you got to remember, it's a lot of people that done been through a couple of things. And for somebody to throw in people's face just this type of dysfunction, because Brenay was moving off of dysfunction. Ain't no way she thought that people was going to celebrate. But anyway, $2 Tim went along with it, even though he had kids and was in a relationship, a marriage with another woman. So as a man, he's not looking very manly at all out here, friend. That's why he receives the disrespect that he do from the people on the internet along with you, Brenay. $2 Tim ain't got ish, ain't worth ish, and don't stand for ish. So basically, when you play stupid games, you win stupid prizes. And both of y'all won a stupid prize, to say the least. So we, as the world, is just watching y'all karma, and that part makes us happy. I don't know about anybody else, but it makes me happy, because at some point in time, people definitely have to be disciplined for their actions. And it don't always have to go to the physical. So many people.
All of you on this Tuesday. Let's get into it. I didn't want to. I am really trying my hardest to not comment or say what I do know is going on here. But I have to, because literally the legal system and no intervention is aiding her in the mistakes that I know that she's making. And the mistakes are not even mistakes. It's becoming intentional behavior, because number one, she's jealous. That's number one. Number two, it's because the internet is responding in a way that's causing agitation, and she's okay with her response to everyone that is talking, as she say, negative about her. So she wants to keep all of it in front of the internet, because now, because of her uncomfortability about it, she wants to make money off of everything that everyone is saying about her. Is it right? Absolutely not. It's not right at all. But because of the trauma she's come through that no one knows about, and because she's defeated, because she knows what she did was absolutely hands down wrong. She knows that. She knows the consequences of it. She's evading all of it because she knows. So this is what I want to say to her right now. Listen, never mind what legal documents have been put in place for you. Never mind. That's not even important to you. Never mind the consequences of restitution. Never mind that. Never mind that you keep saying that God forgives you.
Never mind that. But what I want to say to you is the only way that true forgiveness comes is when there is true repentance. And not one time have you truly repented. Not one time have you stopped. You have been going and going and going, just like the Energizing Bunny. You have been going and going and going and going. And you refuse to understand that you're only adding injury to your own life. Because to love God, we're to do what God says. Now, if she is your enemy, like you say she's your enemy, then why are you still trying to antagonize someone that you said is your enemy? But it's starting to look like it's the other way around when you say, oh no, I don't visit this, and I don't do this. Now, you made a statement inside of a text message that you put inside of a comment, and you mentioned the baby, and you mentioned the mother of the baby. That says a lot about you and your character as a woman. You're wrong for that, Brenay. You know you're wrong for that. But no good comes to those that pursue evil. And the Bible tells you that over in Proverbs, when you're swift to do and run to do evil, God awards you exactly what you sought out to do. So never mind what everybody is saying. Never mind.
Listen, if you made it this far in this video, drop a purple heart for your girl Latte World, okay? Do that famous 4 before you go also. Like, comment, share, subscribe. Keep Tay alive, because Brenay, you like strawberries now? Well, damn it, you couldn't have the baby, right? So you couldn't buy the onesie. So the best thing and the closest thing you could do is get a little thing to go on your cell phone in the cell phone case. At this point, this is a disgrace. You're going to have to sit down, honey. Like, if embarrassment was a thing, you are definitely living it, friend. How can I say? God will prepare your tables right in front of your enemy, and Akira table is being prepared.
What has been entered in legal documents for you to cease and stop. Never mind that. Because you're going to be your own person. But do you not know you're self-wrecking yourself right now? Because when you finally do go back to court, in all of the videos, because you know people are recording you, right? And they're recording you so that you can prove your own self guilty. Yes, you're proving your own hands dirty. Because what you should be doing at this time right now is silencing yourself. But you can't silence yourself because you need money. And the money that you're supposed to be paying, you're spending. So when you're telling the court, which is perjury, because you're lying to the court about your economical situation, right? And since you're lying to the court, you're perjuring yourself, which means now they got so much evidence to prove that you are a liar. And what they're doing is letting you weave your own web. Because no one is telling you, and because you're an amateur at a game that you're trying to play that you're going to lose at. You're playing a grown woman's game that no one needs to ever try to play. Now, mind you, you did wrong. You stepped inside of her home under false allegations. You lied on your previous husband. You lied. But that'll go before you in judgment. Because just because we down here can't prove what really went on, there's handwriting on the wall in heaven about exactly what you did. And then you try to bring a man of God's comment about illegal marriages and this and that and the third. Well, if you only knew the truth about that, you could not lump yourself into that, because that doesn't include you. So all I'm going to say to you, my dear, out of all of your 27 years in the world that God blessed you to be in, you've met a mess of things. You tore up a home, and I know you keep saying, I didn't tear up a home. Yes, you did. And the man that you took looks miserable. And he looks miserable for 10 reasons. Is because God is starting to deal with him. See, when prayer is going up, something happens. There's a shift. God deals with the people that have did wrong. So he doesn't look as happy as he did when you guys were fooling around and sneaking around. He doesn't look like that bubbly guy. So guess what? It's only a little time before everything starts to fall apart, because God doesn't play about his covenant. And when God doesn't play about something that he allowed, and when what he acknowledged, he then deals with accordingly. So as a pastor, I'm coming to you telling you today, no one has told you. Warning comes before destruction.
Timothy has responded to Devon's complaint, baby, and when I tell you it is a bunch of BS, it's a bunch of BS. I'm scheming through it. I told y'all this last week when we was going through those documents, or a week before last. I would not be surprised if Tim claimed that Devon actually hit Brenay. But what's going to say Devon is Akira's testimony and Brenay's video when she stated, oh, why did I go to somebody else's house for a week, Devon? Why did I go to somebody else's house? Ooh, because Devon bucked up at me. Bucking up at you and assaulting you are two different things. Also, too, you mean to tell me that Tim didn't get in some type of chest bumping match with Devon for watching him hit Brenay? You mean to tell me that they weren't rolling on the floor, scrapping, you know what I'm saying? They weren't doing none of that and the police was called? Oh, okay. See, this is why you can't trust nobody like Tim. I'm just saying. But stay tuned because we're breaking down the documents tonight.
Hey! Hold up, hold up, hold up! If you rock with the truth, say her name. Hold up. If you rock with the truth, say her name. When she step in the spot, everybody say. When she step in the spot, everybody say. Latte. What? Latte. What? Latte. What? Hands up if you ready for the real. Latte. What? Latte. Hands up if you ready for the real.
She pop out clean, yeah, the vibe go up. Big energy walk, don't gotta do much. Truth in her voice, she say what it be. No sugarcoat talk, just honesty. Color in her style, confidence loud. Unicorn vibes, but she stand out proud. She don't chase rumors, she clear that fog. If it ain't the truth, she won't co-sign, y'all.
Latte. If you rock with the truth, say her name. Latte. Truth telling energy on display. Latte. If you rock with the truth, say her name. Latte. Welcome to the world where the facts stay. Latte.
Hold up,
yeah.
hold up.
Truth teller,
Hold up.
unicorn energy. Hey.